Keeping your pace while in this rat race. How much self-awareness do you have? I know you clicked on this video expecting to hear a long, drawn-out speech about how people don't understand you and how you're so unique. And that may be all well and good, but let's look at some of the hidden secrets about yourself. Now, understand that your why may have changed because of different circumstances, but the worst thing that you can do is compare yourself to the person standing next to you. You're not equals.
Talk to him, Jimmy. Talk to him, Jimmy. You're not alone.
You're loved. Yeah, you're loved. You're needed, but more importantly, you're not alone.
You are loved.
Talk to him, Jimmy. Talk to him, Jimmy. Talk to him, Jimmy. Talk to him, Jimmy.
Love, baby.
I posted a picture the other day of the sun setting right between the clouds where it smiles back at you. And it said to me that each day that you wake up, the sun is either rising or it's setting. But you decide. I read a post the other day that says, trying to hurt me with my past is like trying to rob a house that I used to live in. I don't live there anymore. Which speaks volumes because often people will try to use your past to block your future. Or they won't acknowledge your growth because then that means they have to be accountable to integrity and maturity. Develop the ability to learn from anyone. If you saw my last video, you saw that I lost my breath. I lost my pace in this race we call life. When I go to the gym, my brother Ryron, he pushes me all the time. And I remember this one time vividly. He says, you know why you didn't lift that weight? It's not that you couldn't, you didn't. And what that says to me is being able to function at your highest caliber, you're going to need people in your corner that's going to look you in your eyes and say, don't give up. You're doing well. You're more than enough. You're needed. It's funny, you ever find yourself in the driver's seat like, damn, I just wish I was a couple of cars ahead. As if you wouldn't still be in traffic. Or that one less light would make the trip a little bit better. You can't compare yourself to what's around you because you'll miss what you're intended for. Where you are is exactly where you need to be. That hunger, that desire for more just means that you're on the right path. Don't settle for now as your destination. Enjoy the progress, the journey of growth. Most won't understand, but that undeniable hunger, that drive, that power from within is what the world needs. You're needed. So stop questioning where you are, because where you are is exactly where you need to be. So take a deep breath and realize that this exact moment is what you needed. This is a reminder that you did it. With everything that 2020 brought, hell, the last 20 days, the last 20 minutes, it all says that you're worth it. You're worth it. Recovering from a failure, a lesson, it reminds me of a quote that I read. It says, adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience. You owe it to yourself to give yourself grace. You have to understand that traveling at your own pace, people won't understand you. They won't ask for clarity. All they'll do is shoot you down because you're not giving them what they want. On this path that you're traveling, you have to realize that you're the only one that has to face those decisions when you look in the mirror. Don't operate out of hate or malice because you're only creating obstacles or hurdles that makes your journey harder. Think about it. People that operate in their own lane are unstoppable. Basically what I'm saying is when you focus on yourself and your goals, you'll realize the beauty of a masterpiece. And you won't give energy to that missing piece. because your focus is inner peace.
You're not alone.
Earlier I mentioned about posting a picture of the sun and how it's two ways to look at it. But there's also two ways of looking at life. You're either achieving your goals or somebody else's. Often I find myself chasing or mimicking a goal that's out of my reach. Don't worry, I'm sure I'm the only person that does it. But it finds me in a place where I'm not close enough to achieve my goal, but I'm too far ahead to go back. And that's exactly where you are. At least you started. At least you're not waiting for the perfect time, because that'll never happen. Right now, you're in the perfect position. Recognize and know how much control you have. Where you are can dictate the story. Your next decision determines the outcome of your destination. You may not have the outcome that you desire. You may even lose people that you thought were close. But it's okay. Own it. Be proud of it. Take notes on how you did it, because you are the example and someone needs to hear your story. So live in a way that you could be proud and hold your head high.
Talk to him, Jimmy.
There's a reason you are where you are, but it's your job to find out why. Then without quitting, you owe it to yourself to write your legacy. So take notes, bridge the gap, share the secrets of success, because success is not measured by how big your table is, but more so how many people eat because of you. At the end of the day, even your shadow leaves you in the dark. So it's you versus you. It doesn't matter who's ahead of you, who's behind. Moral of the story, popcorn is prepared in the same bag as the other kernels, but they don't all pop at the same time. Gotta wait your turn. It's about as bad as the other people that like their own comments. Slow down, Turbo. Support is coming. You're loved, you're needed, you're worth it. But more importantly, you're not alone.
Talk to him, Jimmy.
Bet, kid.
You're not alone.
I'm loved.
You're loved.
Break it down.
You're loved.